Woke up this morning to see this Kirby Delauter kerfuffle. This is his original post from Facebook. Shame on Bethany Rogers for an unauthorized use of my name and my reference in her article today. She contacted me by phone yesterday. I did not return her call and did not authorize any use of my name or reference in her article. I had let her know after her hit piece during the election where she embellished, twisted, and downright lied about what we discussed for that article that she was never to contact me again since she had absolutely no morals or journalistic ability. Bethany, please understand when you do a hit piece, you need to know who you are dealing with. I have worked very hard to earn an honest reputation in this country. You could have earned my respect. Instead, you've shown that you will sell your soul for the liberal agenda at the FNP. That's their newspaper. You're better than that, but you have already sold your credibility, and that is something you won't easily get back. So, let me be clear. You do not contact me, and you do not use my name or reference in any unauthorized form in the future. So she answers back, wow. Well, just to answer a few of those accusations, first of all, there is no requirement to get a person's authorization in order to mention them in the paper, particularly if that person is an elected official. It's not just our right, but our responsibility to report on people like you who occupy positions of trust in our government, and I make no apologies for doing that. I am also aware that you asked me not to call you anymore. However, it is a journalistic principle to reach out to individuals who are part of an article. Again, it would be irresponsible for me not to do so, and I plan to continue giving you the opportunity to comment on articles that concern you. Whether or not you return my calls is up to you. And so Kirby Delauter says, use my name again unauthorized and you'll be paying for an attorney. Your rights stop where mine start. So that newspaper came out with an editorial, Kirby Delauter, Kirby Delauter, Kirby Delauter. A link to this, hilarious. Well done, Frederick News Post. And due to the backlash this guy was getting on social media, he tucked his tail between his legs and issued an apology today. So he issues an apology, calls his social media blast to News Post wrong and inappropriate. Then he starts, as many of you know, I've received criticism from the media regarding comments I made on a Facebook page on Monday. And then he goes on apologizing and saying how he understands about the First Amendment and he was wrong and he was mad and he shouldn't have done it and blah, blah, blah. But I went to Twitter and people are good for some things, the general public, and making fun of people is one of them. So I'll saved a couple of these images here. This image shamelessly uses the name of Frederick County Council Member Kirby Delauter without authorization. Just by the sign, this place looks delicious. Little Pig's Genuine Pit Barbecue Sandwiches. Kirby Delauter has never eaten here. Hashtag permission not given. And you know it's bad when North Korea comes at you. U.S. Senator, that's wrong, Kirby Delauter of Maryland, condemned for restricting press freedom as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea press freedom is lauded by international reporters. So Kim Jong-un's official news service is condemning Kirby Delauter for trying to restrict press freedom. So they took a picture of their phone and said, it's cold in Gaithersburg, colder than a Kirby Delauter stare at a liberal reporter. And then Know Your Rights with a picture of this douche, the ACLU, free speech. And one does not simply talk about Kirby Delauter. Pat, I'd like to solve the puzzle, then quickly hire an attorney to defend my First Amendment rights. And Kirby Delauter has changed his name to this indecipherable, unpronounceable symbol. I can't do a Picard voice, but who the hell is Kirby Delauter? Kirby Delauter is not amused. I actually just started rereading the Potter series a couple days ago. I'm just about to start Prisoner of Azkaban today. It says my name cannot be spoken. I don't always say Kirby Delauter, but when I do, I say it 10 times in a row and laugh my ass off while doing so. So this guy's getting a taste of what it's like to be a complete moron. And apparently this is called the Streisand effect, which I saw in one of the articles. Trying to make things go away by overreacting to it, and it ends up blowing up in your face. Kirby Delauter, you did not authorize me to use your name, Kirby Delauter.